Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, the Lost Chevalier, and you're welcome back to the Fermi Paradox. Let's continue the game where we left. Here we are. Human assembly, new technological age. What age? Oh, the nautical. Oh no, the industrial age. I think the thing is broken. Okay, we have the human in the industrial age, luckily. We'll go for wisdom. Welcome to the industrial age, my friends. 12.2 million humans. How many population is in Earth? A lot, I will assume so. The Pi has 12.6 million humans. So, yes, a lot of people actually we need. Keep growing. Star nations development. Knowledge English. What do we have? The Prune circulates scientific bulletins with research findings and breakthroughs all over the globe. These bulletins become the most discussed form of news media worldwide. To get to know, to discover, to publish, this is the destiny of a scientist. Francois Arago, the 19th century Sol System. What did they do? Let me see. We can go for civilization compiler. Bulletins become crucial for the Prune species. Being up on the latest discoveries becomes socially important, and the editors become incredibly influential. A regular development. Over time, the public trust in the scientific method is eroded, and bulletins become purely focused toward the scientific community. Research capabilities of the Prune are slightly improved, or dead end. Wildly popular bulletins become overwhelmed with advertisement, gradually annihilating any scientific merit. Prune learn nothing. Now let's go for civilization compiler. Yeah! Holy moly, macaroni. What about a little less resources just to give me more these? Now we will give them more resources. Look at that! Everything is going perfect for the Prune. Random event. A new scientific bringing a spectacular new scientific explorer to all the Prune. What happened with the resource crisis there? And Rigel is completely out of resources. He's completely screwed. The Dorloth have used up all available forest areas. They are no longer able to provide for their cities, and their kingdoms will soon fall apart. The overuse of metal mines has destabilized the environment at a point where the Dorloth society may not survive this devastating crisis. Orbiting Earth in the spaceship, I saw how beautiful our planet is. People let us preserve and increase this beauty, not destroy it. Yuri Gagarin, Soviet cosmonaut, 20th century CE, Sol System. Okay, what are the options? Collapse, complete extinction, or regress? Regress is minus 60. These are the final days of the Dorloth. The collapse of their civilization is accelerated by the use of well poisoning, deployed by the kingdoms in their fight over the last remaining forest areas. Or collapse, chance of total carnage 49%, Dorloth, ethics and harm value. Chaos and panic lead to the complete disintegration of the Dorloth kingdoms. Will the Dorloth take their iron swords and obliterate each other, or will they find more peaceful way to deal with society collapse? I want to see if they can survive. They went from dystopia to utopia, and they are in the Iron Age, so let's try to see if they survive. Lost development in Rigel. The Dorloth civilization completely regresses without access to any forest areas. Current knowledge is lost, the scholars of the past are forgotten, and the Dorloth regress to ancient ways of life to survive in their decaying cities. Artifacts from the Glory Age cannot be replicated anymore and become high in demand. One of the oldest members of the Galactic Union is a civilization that managed to regress all the way back to the Stone Age nearly a dozen times. It must have been really confusing to practice archaeology back before they found out their past. Shomau, Trans-Galactic Citizens, 62,030 after the Galactic Unification. On board the War Community Affinity. Well, I'll be damned. This is terrible. Collapse! Just completely collapse. Regular development or stable transition. Even without knowledge of the past, the Dorloth managed to organize their society in very efficient ways. Their technological artifacts are well preserved and they are able to maintain the cities of their civilization. A regular development. The cities disintegrate fast and the Dorloth retreats into ruins. They always get lost more and many Dorloth cannot survive without the knowledge of the past. Regrets back to Stone Age. Regrets back to the Stone Age. Lost development of the Dorloth. Collapse. The old world turns into dust within a generation. Primitive technology can only help a small fraction of the Dorloth to survive the collapse of the society. 209.6 million Dorloth lives lost. I think I will go for collapse, just because I want the synthesis for the other two civilizations. They can come and help this one out, right? And the Dorloth are out of people. Just like that. More people, please. Thank you. 400, 350 forest areas. They still don't have. They are in Stone Age, so. A massive collapse of civilization occurred in Rigel System. The Dorloth use up all the resources and destroy their environment. Only a very small fraction of the population managed to survive the regression into the Stone Age. Okay, let's go back up. Human democracies. Prune starving nations. They're still kind of like that. They should change the name. Damn, poor the Dorloth kingdoms. Human democracies. Development event. What happened? Growth in soul. What are you doing? Vaccines for the world deadly diseases have been developed. Scientists urge the leader of Earth to mass produce and freely distribute these vaccines worldwide, potentially eradicating infectious diseases. No man dared to count his children as his own until they had the smallpox disease. Comte de la Condamine, 28th century. Oh my god, that's so terrible. Okay, let's go here and basically use the civilization pillar. Yes, let's do that. Vaccination become a global effort and the formula are shared freely. Infectious diseases are a thing of the past for the humans. Regular development, increased production of vaccines lead to gradual progress toward elimination of disease on Earth. Or the end, vaccines become proprietary and expensive, facing some humans to make bootleg vaccines. This prompts suspicion and an anti-vaccination movement develops. Now let's go to civilization pillar. Yeah, more people! Thousands of new people. And more science. Yeah. That's good. More utopia. LDI will increase. Good. I will take more of these and more of these. Why do they still there? Okay, I will take them. Minus population for 2 syntheses or 1 synthesis. I will take the 1 synthesis, thank you. Present nation, net technological error. Already? Where are they? The nuclear age. Oh, that's the red button. Looks a little dangerous. When rocket technology begins to take off, the race for space dominance among the emerging superpowers of Gliese C is on. The threat of prune extinction looms ever heavier on the horizon as they delve into the secrets of the atom. Meanwhile, in suburbia, the masses are unsure whether to be frightened or excited about the social upheaval, about to shake their notions of sexuality, drug use, and civil rights. Also, rock and roll could become a thing. Now I am become dead, the destroyer of worlds, Robert Oppenheimer. Okay, what do we have? Power, advancement, or wisdom. Wisdom is really expensive, holy shit. Now we go for advancement. The Prune could achieve the dream of space travel in this age. With super highways now connecting most cities, it might also be a good time to start thinking about reducing fossil fuel consumption or power. Heading further down the warpath, the Prune can expect to see assault rifle, jet fighters, and napalm. Not to mention the mother of all bombs. Well, yeah, that one. Or wisdom. The Prune romanticize technology as they begin to see the rapid, drastic change it brings about in their society. Inspired by science fiction across all media, the Prune hope to make contact with alien life forms, if there's anyone out there. No, let's go for just advancement, regular advancement. They are now 1.6 billion prone and 50% of growth. Resource will last for 1,000 years, so no problem about that. Okay, let's leave the prune B. Let's go for Earth democracies. They are really... Oh, Dorloth Kingdom, development event. What happened now? Power and Rigel. Power about what? They are in the Stone Age. The Dorloth attempt to tame ferocious and menacing beasts which roam the wilderness of Rigel 7, for the military purpose of riding them into battle as a way to frighten and maim their enemies. And only the poet with wings to his brain can mount him and ride him without any rein. The stallion of heaven, the steeds of the sky, the horse of the singer who sings as he flies. Eleanor Fargion, Pegasus, 20th Century Soul System. Okay, what do we have in you? How are you doing? Oh god. Absolute power. I could go for that one. Prevention it doesn't look like. The creatures are too dangerous and cannot be tamed. They appear to kill indiscriminately, disemboweling their will-be master and generally roaming amok. Regular development. The Dorloth gradually will trust with the wild animals by feeding and caring for them. The beasts in turn cooperate with their riders, even bravely marching into war when necessary, or absolute power. Dorloth shall not preach of the need to dominate the beast, since the threat of their enemies doing so remains an open possibility. The creatures are treated cruelly to make them even more ferocious. Let's go for that one. I want the synthesis. Thank you. Sorry for that. You will have the science. Sorry. Bye bye. And just like that, the garden retreats. Evolution event. Where are we talking about? In Tau Ceti 3. What do we have? Show me. A life form in Tau Ceti 3 has started doing things. Show me. What do we have? You will have to foster these creatures too. Guide them in parallel with other civilizations in the galaxy, and one day they might make contact, since it will be used to help them in society. Yes, I know that. What do we have? Oh, these guys. So the Maru, the Odo, and the Rama. I could go for another balanced species, I think. Or another standard species. I have one unbalanced, one normal. I could go for this one, normal too. Theodo. Aggressive ape creatures in colorful fur. This pack travel mountainous regions with ease. Let's go for that one. But how is Tau Ceti 3? A yellow dwarf star is orbited by the swamp planet Tau Ceti 3 and multiple other habitable planets. The highest mountains of Tau Ceti 3 are so tall that their peaks reach vacuum space. Many plants at the surface are capable of moving around on their own. Ha! In contrast to the rich flora and fauna on the surface of Tau Ceti 3, the oceans never develop any life forms and are liquid deserts. Okay. Let's go for this one. The Odo. Welcome to the galaxy. Hope to see you prosper and survive. Wise folk manipulate the Odo tribes for personal gain. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. Development made the human democracy. I will be back with you in any moment. Paradigm shifting soul. Everyone has their laptop and cell phones. What is happening? The introduction of time-saving household appliance shifts the domestic landscape of the humans. Traditional roles are upended by liberation from manual tasks. With more time on their hands, new family and work structures appear. Few tasks are more like the torture of Sisyphus than housework. With its endless repetition, the clean becomes soiled, the soiled is made clean, over and over, day after day. Simone de Beauvoir, French philosophy, 20th century CE, Soul System. Hello, what do we have? Oh my god, Cultural Ascent cost 60 sentences. Cultural Ascent give me plus everything except population. Free from mundane chores by environmentally friendly appliance, a large section of the human populace moves on into new fields of science and philosophy. Or cultural expansion. Household devices become a status symbol among the humans. The drive to own the latest devices compels the privileged, and society uses this free time to raise more human offspring. Or cultural descent. The celestial heads of state of the human reject the society treatment of these wasteful bourgeois machines. Instead of encouraging social change, these appliance factories are repurposed into weapons facilities. It will take Utopia down a lot. But I think we need more humans, actually, so I'm gonna go for this one. Resources, they have a lot of coal fields yet, still, so let's do cultural expansion for now. Oh, Jesus Christ, the cultural expansion was a mistake. How many years? Jesus! We are still don't have enough people, but... Oh no, agro-industrial expand the influence on Earth. No! Oh, Jesus Christ, the amount of resources! This is so bad! Human new technological age? Oh, thank God! Human reached the nuclear age. I love how this cup of coffee is half it's going balanced and it's going to fall into the red bottom. Please, scientists, look around! Okay, we have that bomb. We need more resources, so advancement will be. Oh, thanks to the heavens. 1,000 radioactive deposits. 1,000 years. Okay. It's not the best, it's not the worst either, so we will keep that on check. The Dorloth kingdoms only remember their past glory. Please tell me... Oh, the Dorloth Rigel said Dorloth alchemists established new resource management methods. I don't think they have alchemists yet. What is this? Harm potential increase. Oh! An army of motorized trappers was defeated by a naval battle fleet belonging to the human superstate. I will go with it. A nuclear disaster polluted an entire land region of Green Sea and exposed its poor inhabitants to radiation. Oh no, what is happening now? The population in Greece. What? But they were having a lot of... Birth control is now available on Greece Sea. Easy access to effective contraception and the ability to plan childbirth raise the quality of life of prune resources birth rates. Oh, it's not bad. Birth control is the first important step woman must take toward the goal of her freedom. It is the first step she must take to be man's equal. It is the first step they must both take towards human emancipation. Margaret Sanger, American sex educator, 20th century CE Sol System. What do we have? Tell me. Tell me. Yeah, they're having a lot of things. Prevention? What does it mean? Life-threatening side effect leads to bans on birth control methods. Research into alternative is abandonment along with the reproductive education. That's not good. That should lead me to dystopia. This option should lead me to dystopia. Regular development. Contraception become commonplace on Greece Sea, giving prone control over family planning or massive depopulation. The government of the prune employs strict preventive birth control, and at sexual maturity, prunes have removable contraceptive device implanted. No, that should lead me to dystopia too. Like a lot of dystopia. I think regular development is the best of them all. So we will go for that one. What the hell was that? They were all nuclear libertarians manipulating the prune to save estates for personal gain. I want more utopia, please, thank you. Created a new style of architecture and redefines the shape of the constructions. Okay, wait a minute, I will take that, thank you. Wait a minute, wait, stop the game, stop it now, stop it. Okay. That's all the time I have for today. Thank you very much everybody for watching. I hope you have a blast. I was the Lost Chevalier, signing out. Bye bye.